like 10 minutes because I'm getting kind of tired.
Yeah, dude. I hope everyone is just paying attention. The questions are piling up, man. We're definitely not going to address all these, but we'll hit. There's a lot of key ones here. And dude, just thank you. If anyone, guys, you're paying attention here, Deagan gave you the exact ad, showed you his kind of blueprint on how he finds his own lists, what he goes through off his checklist to make sure it's quality. And Deagan, the biggest question is, does it, $1,500 for a solo ad before? I guess not, but I'm guessing you knew it was going to work before you spent that much money, but they're kind of looking for other ways to do this a little bit lower in the beginning for cost up front.
So guys, that's one newsletter. There are like a gazillion other newsletters out there that are like, I've had literally, remember where we started? $31 newsletter, 55 leads, 12 signups into my business. There are a gazillion newsletters like that if you go through the process we just went through. My point of showing you this and going through this process was not to say, like, look at how cool I am, look at how I can get these big spikes of leads whenever I want. It was to show you how that's done, and not to say go to do that now. It's to say that's where you can get to if you so choose to. Test the waters. Do this on a smaller scale first so you get a feel for it. It was a couple years before I started to spend money with bigger newsletters. How did I spend money with bigger newsletters? That's the question. I created my own information products, my own information front end to my business, so then I profited fully off of my stuff. Then my profit margin went up, and I had more money that I could risk to play in these worlds. I didn't know if it would work. I don't even think it worked totally the first time. But part of marketing is risk, and like I'm not going to say here, I can't sit here, guys, and say like everything just works out perfect. No, man, guys, marketing is risk. You take calculated risk and you go. Sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't, but over time, those that work start to compound. You have all these things that are just working for you because you've tested all this other stuff that didn't. That's how it works. Start with the low stuff, the $30 newsletter ads, the $100 newsletter ads. Get a feel for this stuff, and then you can step it up to some of the bigger newsletters. Is that a fair answer?
Yeah, dude, fair enough for me. For those bigger newsletters for guys and girls who do have a little bit of money to play with, you literally, you're just split testing, and I mean, obviously, you know what works. You did ads at a lower scale. You figured it out, and you scaled it up. I mean, you pretty much gave everyone what works anyway. And with that being said, I mean, you just go to the bigger lists and throw that much money at these lists and see what happens, see what sticks, and just track it, right?
Yeah, you just test. I've essentially given you the process that I use. And other than that, it's a small leap of faith on my part, and then I sit back and wait and see.
Cool, man. Okay, there's a question about it. A couple of them about how you're mainly looking for the increase in lists of the subscriber base on an ongoing basis. What's for the 1.8 million list for that big ad you put? What's a good number to look for or to ask the owner?
So if you guys want to know, I mean, is it okay for me to say, if you guys are seriously interested in that particular newsletter, as long as like a quadzillion people don't do this, if you just go to Facebook and send me a message, I'll hook you up with my contact, and you guys can talk about that stuff. So I'll do it like this. The first 5 or 10 people, I will hold myself accountable to get you that information. Other than that, I cannot hold myself accountable because we have like literally a quadzillion people here, and hopefully you guys are getting great stuff.
Dude, you're nuts. You're nuts. Okay, well then, with this 2,000 subscriber list, like, are you just looking for a 10% increase? Not even like we're talking. If you're growing a couple hundred, a couple thousand per month, that is a good quality growth newsletter.
Okay, so I think about it as your own. So everyone here, I know some people are very new, but a lot of people here are growing their own list right now. How fast is your list growing? How profitable is your list on a monthly basis? And so let's say that you have a 2,000 person list right now, and you know that every week your newsletter database grows by, let's say, 72 people. okay? And you know that, once a week you send out an affiliate offer, and on that affiliate offer, you may get 3 or 4 sales, and you make $200-300. Total revenue, you get half of it, so it's like $150-180. That's how you think about these lists. So if you know that you can realize revenue from your own list at a certain rate, and I'm going to simplify this and make it easier because I know there's a different answer that you want. That's how you should. That's the sort of world. That's the sort of mindset you should be thinking in, because there's only so many ways to get leads, and they can't be doing things significantly different than what you're doing. The reason that the big newsletters can grow gigantic subscriber bases is because they utilize things like co-reg to a high level, have their own dedicated servers, and it's literally their business to just have this huge general interest newsletter. And that's how they make their money. And so they're very good at getting a lot of really inexpensive subscribers from co-reg and then warming them up to other general interest newsletters. That's why they can grow really fast. We don't do that in our world. We're more, let me give you some money so that I can take some of your people from your general interest newsletter to come into my list. So that gigantic list, it is not a network marketing list, but it's so freaking big that there are people that want money and want to do network marketing. And every single offer, I mean, I've done top-tier opportunity offers there. I've done $2 trial opportunities there. I've done tons of my own information products there. I've never not made money. Not meaning like I've made 100% of my profit back, but I've always had sales for anything. So that's a cool thing when you go to the really big lists. The answer that you're looking for, guys, is just if they're growing at 10% per month, consider that good.
Cool. That covers that. That was a great answer. Okay, guys, no more questions about the growth of the list. That's covered both ends of that. Cool, man. All right. There's a couple questions about initially with your email stuff. When you get them on your list, are you doing 2 emails per day, like set up in your follow-ups, or are you doing 2 broadcasts on top of 1 follow-up a day?
That one.
Yeah. You're doing 2 broadcasts on top of the current autoresponder, basically?
Yep. So, guys, what's going to happen? So I welcome you to my maximum leverage crazy marketing world. If you go over to whatever the website was, I'll pull it up if I can find it. Yeah, maximum-leverage.com/solo ads. What happens is right now I have 60 emails in my autoresponder. It'll grow over time, and all of those emails are videos, case study, marketing. It's not just what we talked about. It's lots and lots of different stuff, conversions, just runs a gamut that are set up there. In terms of what I do, I personally send out most of the time. I'm not perfect. There's only one person I know that perfectly gets 2 emails out every single day, every day. I get out 2 additional emails per day that I just do myself. And how to do that is like a totally different discussion. So I don't know if we have time to get into how to create that much content, but it's easier than you think. And some of the videos that I actually have that come, if you guys decide to subscribe, will get into the details and the nitty-gritty of that.
Nice. Perfect. Okay, maybe 1 or 2 more, man, and then we'll let you go off to your evening because you've given just a crap ton of value here, man. This is awesome. Okay, your opinion on this one, Deagan. I'm looking at a way to sponsor more reps into my primary. What am I going to do with even hundreds of leads? How do we convert into reps?
Okay. So that's one of those questions that I would qualify as kind of hard to answer without more information. But let's assume that you have your own database and your own autoresponder. What I would do personally, if I was just getting started and I have no idea what opportunity you're in, is I would just, remember that story I told you about like walking into the bar and buying 40 pitchers of beer and like passing them out? I would just kill people with the best content humanly possible about growing network marketing businesses, giving them no way to actually join, and then 1 week, I would choose 1 week out of the month where I would make that my promotional week. And again, this is a whole nother topic I could get into, but basically you create an irresistible offer. I know that you guys are wondering what I'm doing, how I'm doing it, and a lot of you have been waiting and waiting for me to give you the opportunity to work directly with me. And well, here's your chance. I can't promise you this window is going to open again. Go here, and what I would do is I would send them to a survey, have people fill out a survey, fill out this survey. I can't promise that I'll get back to you, but if you tell me why I should choose you, of course on the survey, one of the questions is, you know, you qualify them based on price, like are they willing to spend to grow their business? If not, don't really call them back. If they seem serious, call them back, interview them, and bring in the number of people that you said you wanted to bring in.
There's a paradigm shift, guys. It's you're in control. It's your business, and you can qualify and work with whoever you want. That when you get that, that's such a game changer. Cool, man. Here's kind of just a generic one. I guess this will be the last one. How do these guys build these massive lists that you are marketing to?
Oh, well, I kind of answered that. Like for instance, the big list that I told you guys about. Primarily, I mean, they're doing the same things that we're doing, but their whole business is their newsletter, okay? So they're utilizing things like co-registration marketing to a much higher degree than we will ever use. The reason is, and then we don't have time to get into co-reg, but it's not a, you can't just walk in and start doing co-reg marketing. It's an expensive setup. You've got to have a lot of specific equipment that's not cheap, and the leads that you get are not the same sort of a direct response lead you get when you send out a newsletter to a list and they respond. They're far more general. Like, so they're advertising, hey, would you like to get a free verse from the Bible sent to you sent to your email every day? People are going to say yes to that, and they can pay pennies for those leads, right? Hey, do you want to get your favorite cartoons, comic strips sent to you every day? People are going to say yes to that because people like cartoons, and they can get those leads for pennies. And so these are the sort of lists that are being built and being grown because they're very general interest. So you can get the leads really cheap, and it doesn't behoove us necessarily to try to grow or duplicate what they do because we have a specific thing. And our business isn't growing just a big newsletter. That isn't our business. I mean, does that make sense?
Makes total sense.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay, man. I think with that, the document that you went over, do you mind giving our members that? Some people are asking. They want to use it as kind of a blueprint. Maybe if they opt into your website or something.
Let me think. What will I do?
Think about it, man. I'm going to flip over. I'm going to do something real quick. And, yeah, let me know if you want them to opt into your website and whatever you want, dude. You well over-delivered here, man. I hope you guys are paying attention because this is complete. I can't. This is awesome, dude. Awesome.
So I'm trying to think what the best way to get this to people is because it's so, Brian, if you can get me your recording, and I can add this recording somewhere to my site, I'll include this as a PDF when we're on the same page that I put this recording of the training we just did.
Nice, awesome. Yeah, guys, that's his entire marketing. I mean, you got a mastermind there. What he does, how he approaches everything, not just designs, just the whole gambit, the whole marketing arsenal strategy. That's all of it, man. That's pure value. Dagan, dude, that was just so much value. The guys, here's where you want to go: MaximumLeverage.com for sure. Maximum-leverage.com/solo ads, and that'll get you the stuff that he wants to send you. If you at all thought you got any value from Dagan and what goes through his brain on how he gets the right lists, writes the right ads, he's basically scientific marketing. He knows what's going to happen when he dials it in. That was just ridiculous, man. Definitely, you guys are going to want to watch that recording and start implementing this stuff. This is things you can start doing tomorrow. I mean, there's no you can do it tonight. If you guys aren't tired, you want to watch the recording, or if you caught it the first time around, how to find the list, make the list tonight, contact the owners tomorrow. You know the ads. Maybe I'll put together something specifically for the MLSP offer and things like that that's directly correlated. But, Deagan was so congruent with the link to the ad itself, to the website. It just all it makes sense, man. It's brilliant. So thank you. Maximum-leverage.com/solo ads. And Deagan, do you have any final words, man? Is there anything else you want to throw at them? And then we'll get you the recording tomorrow for sure for that PDF. But any closing words?
Yeah, the only thing I'd like to say at the end is if you guys had fun here, if you could find my Maximum Leverage fan page and just tell me what you got most out of it, or if you have a question, you can post questions there. Try to get as many of them as I can. I can't promise I can get to all of them, but I'll try my best. I'm pretty hardcore at what I do. And so the reason I ask that is just because I can't see what you guys are saying. I can just kind of go at full speed and try to get in as much information as possible. And I just like to see on the other end that you guys are picking up what I'm putting down. So it would be huge. It'd be a huge favor to me if you could go to my Maximum Leverage Facebook fan page just by doing a Facebook search and let me know what you thought tonight, or asking your question that you may have, and I'll try to address as many as I can. And the only thing else is have fun and don't lose. That's all.
Well, dude, I think that with some of the comments coming in from our members, they get it. You literally just showed how you personally generate, 1,500 leads a day with the right list, the right offer, the right ad, right down to the link in the ad. It's just, this is it, man. I mean, I think you guys are all geared and equipped to take it to the next level. Deagan, I know this is such a small fraction of what you bring to the table marketing-wise. I honestly urge anyone who's serious about internet marketing, Deagan, again, he's the first issue on the Mike Dillard's What's Working Now product as well. I mean, the guy is sharp, and he's recognized as one of the top internet marketers across the board. If you want to get that, if you thought his what he just went over with e-signs is hot, guys, just as hot is the pay-per-click training, the 2 webinars that are on that USB stick. And this will bring you into a whole new world of what he's able to do on pay-per-click on top of the e-signs. And we're going to have him out I feel like we're going to have him out quite a bit here. And this partnership is going to be awesome because he just brings way too much value as an internet marketer to the table. If you want to get his pay-per-click training for $10, which is absolutely unreal, click here. If you're a member, go back. Click on the form immediately. That's gone in the next 2 days. Highly recommend if you like his e-sign training, you go pick that up before Dillard sells out of those. And again, I'm going to be on your Facebook page, man, giving you some praise because you did all of our members, all of the 1,000 of them that started here on the webinar, and well over half of them still here, two plus hours into it. Just so much to work with, man. That's by far with the people that are still on from the packed webinar 2 hours into a training. That is it's sick, man. They clearly love what you're putting down here, and they are getting it. So that's it, man. There's Deagan Smith, guys. There was a lot of hype in the emails, a lot of numbers thrown out, and he certainly delivered. If you guys were on and you were at all present, it's completely pure gold. There's no reason why you can't start doing small stages. You're not going to hit these numbers right immediately out the gate, but this is definitely a path to absolutely explode your business. Maximum-leverage.com/solo ads. Get on his list. Check out everything he knows about everything. This isn't even scratching the surface.
I'm pretty smart.
I'm glad you're in the internet marketing game and said that to hell with it with the doctor path because you're definitely a blessing to the industry here, bro.
So are you, man. I thank you for having me. I always have a blast. I apologize if I kept anybody up past their bedtime, but we'll do it again. We'll have more fun, and just thanks for having me.
Right on, brother. Find his Facebook page, guys, if you like this at all, Deagan. I'm going to hit you up before you move to Hawaii in 2 weeks, and we'll grab a beer. And just thank you, bro. All of our members, definitely get with whoever you invited, the guests, check out the links, My Lead System Pro, hop on Dagan's list here, and this was just a game changer. This webinar, in my opinion, 1,500 leads a day at the click of a button from a guy who's getting those results right now, right today, with this strategy. I don't know what else you can. I mean, this is it, man. This is a new game for everyone on the call. So, Dagan, you rock, brother. We will be in touch. We'll see you tomorrow on the Prospecting Bootcamp that starts at 6 p.m. Eastern Time for all of our members. Dagan, we'll get you the recording. We'll be in touch, and we'll see you over on your Facebook page.
Sweet, man. Talk later.
All right. Have a good night, guys. This call is a wrap, guys. Everyone go make it happen, and go blast some e-sign ads and go get some leads and make some money. That's what it's all about. Have a great evening, everyone. This is MLSP signing off.